Hello everyone. So I have a really quick haul for you from Marshall's. I hope you're all doing well. I found a Minusu haul and then I thought, you know what, I better share this it's not very large, but I just thought I would share the things that I did find and then give you some little suggestions or tips. And also I'm on a candle buying streak. So I don't know if you ever go through that where you just kind of buy, sometimes I don't find any nice candles and then other times I find a ton of beautiful candles. So when I do see them, I buy them. Also wanted to give you a little heads up that they did have some Rae Dunn things. If you're a Rae Dunn fan, they were all, a ton of things were on clearance. I don't normally see, no, I have ran into her things on sale before. These wine bags were on sale for $3. Not the best price, to be honest with you, but I do like bringing a bottle of wine if we go to someone's home or as like a hostess gift. And I just like the simplicity that they were very durable. I always like to bring my wine bottle in a nice durable bag, especially fabric. I don't like to hand over a paper bag. I'm always afraid that the paper is going to give out on the bottom and then the bottle is going to smack somewhere. So I'm often buying beautiful bags at Dollarama, which usually range between $1 to maybe $2.50. So when I saw these are just very, very nice, reusable. So somebody else can, well, look at that. It even says reusable. Somebody else can pass it on. It has a really, this is probably the nicest well done bag I've ever personally purchased myself. It has a really thick canvas on the inside, but it almost feels like a plastic lining, and then the outside is a really nice soft canvas. You know, the canvas that you would draw or do art on? It's almost like that. So I purchased 3. Again, probably not the best value for your dollar if you're going to Dollar Tree or Dollar M, or if you like to give paper gift bags. Even for Christmas and things, sometimes I'll attach a gift card, and I just like to have a nice sturdy bag. So this was a good purchase for me. However, it depends on if you like to purchase gift bags or not for yourself. Okay, one of my favorite finds I'm going to share with you right away was this dough bowl. It is absolutely stunning. They had some smaller versions. This wasn't one of my most feasible or budget-friendly purchase, but $39.99. It's not a candle, it's actually just the bowl, and this was the tag. It was wrapped around here, but it kind of slid off. So the bowl is a fair, like, it's a nice size, and when I saw it, I immediately thought of making a DIY candle. I don't know if you've seen those gorgeous large candles with the wicker burning wicks, the wood burning wicks. So I went on it's like an art website, more of an art. Yeah, some of you may be familiar, but it's called Decor, I believe. I'll write it down below. And I searched for it, and Michael's was not, I didn't find these available at Michael's, and I didn't see them on Amazon, or if I did see them on Amazon, they were a lot more expensive. So I immediately ordered, these are pine wood candle wicks, and see how they have this nice, they're not the thickest. Some of them could be really nice and thick, which would be really nice in here, would be a nice chunk. But anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna probably get my soy candle wax. I have a few packages. I'm gonna melt them. I'm gonna fill the bowl up with these, and then I love the sound that these candle wicks make, because it makes a crackling fire sound. It's just so cozy in the winter. I love it. So that's what I'm gonna do with this one. I don't know if you love this style. It's a very rustic, but very cozy and stuff for the fall and for winter. So it was perfect for me. And if you do have other ideas, you can fill it up with greenery, floral, you can put pine cones. Of course, now in the fall, you can put pumpkins. Those little white pumpkins are so cute. Put some greenery in there and fill it up. So there's different options to decorate that. You can use it as a centerpiece, of course, or even as a serving platter, right? You can put and use it as your bread server, for if you have a beautiful get together and you like to cut up bread, fresh bread. That's also a beautiful bowl for that. Or anyways, but my idea is definitely making a candle because of course I'm on a candle streak. My haul is filled with candles. This is the first time I was seeing these. This one here is $19.99. It says Happy Halloween and scented candle magic. I love the candle doesn't have the most throw, I'll be honest with you, but I fell in love with the cauldron, and as soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's perfect. It has a candle, I can light it and use it, and then once it's done, I'm going to use it as a little treat cauldron for Halloween future years. It's nice and solid, it's beautiful, and it has this texture on it. Oh, it's just so cute, and it will look really pretty if you have other staging like skeletons or ghosts, witches. It honestly will go with just about anything. If you have a cute gnome, you know, the fuzzy gnomes, the Halloween gnomes, it would look perfect. By the way, I did purchase this guy though. It's a Dracula gnome. Isn't he the cutest? Made by Martha Stewart. And this guy called, oh, there, $16.99 was the price on him. And this is a candle which I saw for sure as like a future cookie jar for Halloween, or as a coffee pod. You know, if you have a Keurig machine or a Tassimo and you have the little coffee pucks, then they can just get stored in here on the counter for Halloween. And I just think it's, but this candle, I will tell you, it smells amazing. I really like it. It's not super strong. It has a little bit of like a wake me up, but then it has still like that vanilla underlying tone. It is really, really beautiful. And again, made by Martha Stewart, but look at him. He's got little fangs, cute little fangs, little nose, and then the beard, little shoes. And yeah, he's got his little shoes, and he's got the little red slip around his hat, and then he's got a bat print right on the top with little eyes, and then also a little Dracula bat on the back of his bum. I love him. There were only 2 of these out, so they must have been put out. I think if you've watched my shop with me, I give you the little tip that if you see things in pairs, that's typically when they've just put them out on the shelf. So sometimes you'll see things, sometimes you'll have 4 or 6, but if you see even numbers, that's a good sign. It means it just kind of got put out on the shelf. And if you start to see like one piece here and one piece there, that's usually the last piece. That means if you see it, buy it, because you probably won't have a chance to ever see it again. So I'm being very careful because I have a lot of glass near me here. And I fell into the Christmas trap already. So I do have a couple things from the Christmas line, so I'll share that with you. Bought this Natural Essentials, and this one is, this was expensive. This was $34.99. I already took the tag off because I burned it as soon as I got home, and I let it burn for a few hours actually. So that's one thing. If you're gonna burn it, make sure you let the wicks go for at least let it burn for at least an hour, so you just don't ruin the wick. White Cashmere Natural Essentials by Prime Living. It has a little pumpkin, so it must be for the fall line. And I love the smell of this candle. It's really hard to open this wood. So it has a wood base. It smells really like spa, fresh smelling. And I will be honest, because I've already burnt it and tested it out, it has barely any throw in my house. Now, I'm probably not the best for throw testing in my kitchen because it is open concept to the dining, not the dining room, but the open concept to the eating area of my kitchen and open concept to my living room. I thought that this candle was so large that if I were to get a throw, it would be from something like this, but I'll be honest, Bath & Body Works, their 3-wick candle, which is a lot smaller, has a much better throw. However, this candle looks beautiful in my kitchen because it has, I think, 5 wicks. Yeah, see, it's a 5-wick burning candle. Anyways, it is what it is. I also thought it would be a nice storage of some sort, even like maybe for my paints or something like that in my craft room once this is done, just because the color is so neutral. But we'll see, or maybe even as a low rise like jar for flower arrangement. I don't know. I always think of how can I reuse the jars that I do have. For example, this one here caught my attention just because, first off, it smells beautiful. It is a sand and fog, and I have had better luck with the sand and fogs. This one has a beautiful little print of one day at a time with little flowers. You would think that this would be available like spring, summer because of the flower print, but this is part of their winter line. It's called Limoncello, which again, you'd think it's summer, spring, but it did, oh, you know what? It does have a stamp for July. So I don't know, maybe it came out late, but I will tell you it was set up with all of the winter pink things. So when I saw it, it was actually turned this way and it's $12.99. I don't know if there, that's a better, the light sometimes throws things off. There, that's a better, if cheapers. It's like a pale pink, almost like the color of yeah, see? It's the color of my throw. And I saw it as a paintbrush holder or like a water brush holder. I've been doing some watercoloring, and so I'm thinking, oh, what cute. How can I repurpose something cute? So I immediately saw this as my little water brush cup holder. It smells so beautiful. But I also thought, even if it wasn't, it's a little too wide as a mug. I think it's too wide as a mug, but I thought it would be cute as a mug too. So there was that. Another natural essentials, and because I tested this one and it didn't have as much throw, I thought, well, I'll give this line a second chance. And I think this will be the last chance I give it, because again, this one has barely any throw. So freaking cute. Love the lid with the wood, natural wood. This one was $19.99. Again, not the most, you know, budget-friendly candles. 3-wick. Larger than your Bath and Body Works. It's a little bit deeper or taller. This one is called Lotus and Lychee, and it's Clear Your Mind. Natural essentials. Oh my gosh, it smells so beautiful. I do have to say, it has like a very therapeutic spa-like smell. I really like it, really love it. I love the color again of this one. It has almost more a tint of pink in it. I liked the cover. I thought this candle was absolutely stunning and smelled beautiful. I thought, oh, maybe I just didn't get a great one with the big one. Let me give this 3-wick one. I put it in a bit of a smaller, tighter space in the house near my coffee bar, and I let it burn for a couple hours. And I asked my husband, how do you like the smell of the candle? Like, to see if he had, and he's like, I can't really smell anything. And I said, you know what? I can't either. So that's probably my last purchases of the natural essentials. If you're a candle purchaser at Marshall's or any of the TJX stores, please let me know if you've had any luck with anything specific. It seems the sand and fog have been my better find. This one, that's the cauldron, I don't even know what the brand is on that. Okay, one here is made by, this was $14.99, and this one is Birchwood and Vanilla, and I don't have a brand on it necessarily, but it does say, that's the logo on it. It's like a little gold. Oh, no, I don't think it would be natural essentials again. I hope not. It doesn't say that on here. It's just NS. 2 things on why I purchased this candle. First, it's domed. I don't know if you can see that. It's a frosted glass. It's domed and frosted, and it has one of the wood burning crackling little, what do they call? I don't know if there's a name for it, but it's like a little, it makes a little crackling sound when it's lit. It's really pretty. And the reason I also thought was at night, once it's lit, it will, because it's domed and frosted, this will light up and give a really nice ambiance, and a really nice, oh my goodness, the word is coming to me and then leaving. It will give a nice glow to the room, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So I think it will just, once it's lit, and if I light it, I'm trying to save this one for closer to Christmas just because of the sound. So we'll have that one out, and then if I'll share it with you in future, and hopefully it has a nice throw, and if it doesn't, at least there's 2 things to it. It should glow beautifully and it should make a nice sound. So if it doesn't have a good throw, well, you know. And how much was it again? I think I mentioned it to you guys. That one was $14.99. And then I bought this. it's too early for Christmas purchases, but you know what? It was, this doesn't even have a price tag anymore on it. It must have fallen off. Oh, and it's a little bit defective. Okay, there's like a little spike here, the plaster. Do you see that little spike? So you just have to be careful. But I think this was no more than $16.99. I guess the sticker has fallen off because usually they just come, and then if it's this brushy clay stuff, then it falls off easily. I don't know. Anyways, if I find the receipt, I'll share it. It's Gaudy Pearlescent Pink, and I just think it's so pretty. I wanted to share with you before I go off the screen. I purchased these gorgeous ornamental balls from Dollar Tree, and see how they have like the gold and then this glitter one and the shiny and the matte. And I was thinking of doing like a little bit of a pink staging of some sort, you know, on the side hatch and stuff. So I think that these colors are going to go really beautiful together. I also really like the detail of the tree. I don't know if you can tell, but there's quite a bit of texture happening on it, and it's just pretty. So anyways, that is my haul. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you want to see some of the wonderful items I spotted at Marshall's and Homesense, take a look at the shop with me because you'll get a better look at all of the goodies. Anyways, until next time, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.